So thank you so much for being here, and I thank those from home. They're joining in as well. We're going to get started on our meditation, but before we do that, let me introduce myself. My name is Simona Manenti, and I'm here using the Awaken space organized by Gregory Campisi to have this event being live streamed, but also for those of you that are here. We do have some participants that are live in along with the session with me. And I've been doing meditation for many, many years, and people have known and also been able to participate in the meditation that I've been offering. I'm a healer and energy healer, teacher, and also author and an intuitive artist, for those that don't know. I'm going to let you all know, for those that are home and they don't know me, and for the future, for those that are going to see this in the future, just know that energetically, there's many beings that they are already lacing the, loading up the event with lots of energy for even future viewers. So even though you may not necessarily be able to participate in this moment, just know that you will get the benefit, and no matter what time, you're going to be able to join in and listen to the energy. And that's always the case for anything. Anytime there's an intention for healing, there's always a timeline that carries the benefits through whatever you need to go. So even for someone that may just come across this 10 years from now, or maybe sooner, if it's still out there, then you will definitely get the benefits at that point too, because you may have been specifically aligned to get whatever message that's being given. So I want to just also, for those that don't know, I may actually start burping. You'll probably see me yawning, and this is what how I transmute energy. It's not the only way, but it's one of the ways that I do. So we're gonna get going. I'm gonna have everybody close their eyes. So we're gonna call in, and as many people or beings of light as we need for today. The theme for tonight is to clear stored energy that do not belong to our frequency systems. And our energy bodies are just a phenomenal machine that work together with our physical body, but also with our emotional bodies and all the centers. And they're all very connected and interlaced. So whatever happens to your physical body will have repercussions throughout all your other bodies as well, and vice versa. And therefore, when we are taking care of ourselves, we don't necessarily, we shouldn't just worry about eating the right thing and exercising and getting enough sleep. We should also think about clearing our energy field, because we don't realize how much of this static energy and friction we actually accumulate, even just walking around. One of the places that there is the most dense energies is actually places like the Walmart or Giant, for the locals, grocery stores, places like that. There is, those are the places where there's a lot of friction, and we can just pick up just about anything. So clearing, or getting into a habit of, connecting to your energy body and even asking what it needs, it's a really, really good practice that you can do just in a few seconds, even before you go to sleep at night. So let's close our eyes then and get going.
Just speak a little louder.
Okay. And we're going to call in for Archangel Michael. Feel free to call in any type of beings that you're used to and comfortable calling in. It doesn't have to be you don't have to go along with what I say, but you can certainly allow yourself to go into your own space, and that's perfectly fine. But I'm going to call in on Archangel Michael to ask his frequency to be, for the frequency to be washed over especially the front. We're going to go for the throat chakra and allow that energy to wash down our throat and opening the voice box to allow us to speak with clarity. We're then going to call in for Archangel Metatron, and we're going to ask for his energy frequency to also wash over our third eye and give us the ability to see with clarity and to telepathically be connected to all there is as one, to all beings of this world in all realms. We're then going to call in on Mother Mary, and we're going to ask her to actually sit behind us, behind our shoulder, and provide the comfort of support that oftentimes we may be lacking on any day. We're actually going to ask her right now to put her arm around our shoulder and for us to allow to fall into her arms and feel the love and the support. If you're in need of support in today or in these past days, since the energy have been very, very strong and very intense, if you're going through a difficult situation, if you're trying to manage more than one situation in your life, this is a perfect time to ask Mother Mary to come in and be the comfort, be the support that you need in this moment. Feel her energy wrap your shoulder and hold you, knowing that you're safe and that you can let go in this moment of anything that is worrying, anything that is troubling you, anything that is in your mind, on your mind, and is clouding your judgment or your vision. Wonderful. We're now going to call in on Archangel Raphael. We're going to ask for to place his hand in our heart and to open the heart center to allow for the most purity of it. I want the heart center to be completely open and porous so that if we have accumulated negativity from other people or situation and even for our own wounding, I want the porosity to just allow that center to breathe and breathe out the negative energy that we may have accumulated. And more than negative, I want to focus on this harmony because that's what the type of energy that we accumulate is, that this harmony is what does not fit, that creates friction and creates turmoil within ourselves. So feel this beautiful energetic being coming in and placing the hand on your heart and opening that beautiful center and allowing it to breathe and take in a breath as you inhale. Feel your lungs expanding and also the heart center expanding and allowing to really release. Beautiful. And as we exhale, we're going to ask for Archangel Raphael to breathe in unconditional love to fill all our being and allow for the beautiful energy to sit within ourselves and push our frequency beyond the place where we're feeling right now. I'm going to call in Lakshmi and Ganesh. They are these most beautiful, powerful beings. If there is any situation, anything that is going on in your life right now that you are struggling with, I want you to visualize writing the situation in a piece of paper and handing it over right now to Lakshmi and Ganesh, and you're asking and donating it for a resolution. You do not need to be the one to solve the situation right now. You do not need to know how. You can just let go and allow the divine to find the resolution, the way, the path, the information, or the understanding that is necessary at this time in your life. Wonderful. We're going to specifically focus on Ganesh and ask for any type of friction, specifically in relationship or with someone in particular, to bring clarity into the situation. If you're struggling in a marital relationship, in a partnership, in work relationship, friendship, with children, with family, whatever relationship may be, the only way to resolve it is through clarity. So let's ask for Ganesh to bring clarity of vision. And I want you to ask to be able to see the person for who they are and for the person to see you for who you are with clarity, without judgment, and not from a place of wounding. So take a moment to just allow yourself, if you're going through this situation, this type of predicament, to visualize you and this other person or people and seeing a veil being pulled away from your eyes and their eyes, and for everyone to see each other with clarity. Clarity brings harmony, because in order to see things with clarity, you need to be able to be in a state of unconditional love, acceptance, and receiving. Those are all positive and high frequency vibrations that allow to dispel whatever is holding any tumultuous relationship in a challenging state. So we're asking for resolution in this moment. There is Jesus that is stepping in this very second, and he's coming in to do a little bit of etheric surgery, and is going to go right behind all ourselves as you're listening as well, you at home. And he's going to unzip the back and expose your Kundalini center that is running along the line of your back. When the back is being exposed, this is to reorganize and bring and rewire. And this is to bring awareness that may be hidden. So if there is any past trauma that has been repressed, any emotions that have not been resolved, any type of difficulties that has affected you in a negative way, we are rewiring and bringing the truth up to your awareness. And they're going to rewire things from the root chakra. So whatever is sitting there that is actually clouding our vision, clouding our senses, impacting our emotions, and making life difficult and struggling upstream instead of going with the flow, we're going to ask for Jesus to bring all this up like a thermometer. Visualize this hot liquid coming up from your root chakra. You don't want it to sit there. Going up along the spine, all the way up. Allow it to come all the way up, past your chest, past your neck, up into our consciousness. We're going to go past that consciousness. That's our first brain. We're going to go all the way up into our intuitive brain and allow that level of awareness to be more in charge, which is connected to your higher self, which knows, your higher self knows your path, knows your dealings, knows your woundings, knows what is best for ourselves. And allow that higher self to speak to you through your subconscious and provide healing. It's then going to move forward into our third eye, again to bring clarity and to readjust our memory center and disconnect memories from emotional reactions. So therefore, we're not necessarily reacting to the wounding, but we're able to anticipate it. So we're going to take a second to allow for this energy to shift all through ourselves. We're now going to ask the fairy world and our beautiful, wonderful, magical creatures of dragons and unicorns. We're going to connect to those realms, so the fairy world, the unicorn world, and the dragon world, to allow for us to rejuvenate and reinvigorate our being by calling back any parts of ourselves, any parts of our souls that we have lost or given out to others, sacrificed to others, in the process of allowing our power to be taken or giving our power away. So we're going to be calling all these pieces back and reintegrate our own being to wholeness. I'm going to do this for a few minutes. Take some nice deep breath. And you feel as if there is a rush of energy coming up from your feet and up, or you may feel pressure around your chest and your neck. Just breathe through it and allow yourself to receive. At this time, we're also going to ask for the dragon to breathe fire in a spiral, creating a wonderful vortex of energy. And we're going to ask it to burn away any attachment, any energetic cords that we may have with others and with situations that no longer serve us. So we're going to be cutting all that out. And just see this beautiful dragon circling around you, using their breath of fire and burning anything that does not belong to your energy field. We do not need it. This is a great practice if you ever find yourself in need because you feel tired, you feel worn out, you feel low energy. Call in the dragons. Always call in the dragons and ask them to either breathe fire to burn whatever does not belong to you. Or you can ask them to eat you. That's the most wonderful way to clear any type of unwanted or disharmonious energy within ourselves that does not belong to us. So do use that as often as you like. Okay, great. We're actually done with this step. Now we're going to start filling our vessel. We're going to start raising our frequency. So I want you to see yourself as a beautiful ball of light that you are, and see yourself spread your wings. We all have energetic wings. They're absolutely marvelous, and they're huge, and they go out for miles. Your wings are attached to your back. We have more than one. And again, they're multicolors, and they say so much about you. There you go. Allow those wings to spread out and wide. And I want you to just feel the energy and the power of your wings as you're opening and closing them. There you go. You have control over that. Perfect. And as you're opening and closing, you're going to start lifting and going up. And at first, I want you to go to the top of the nearest tree, wherever you're at in this moment. And we're raising our vibration and our frequency to the tree. We're now going to ask to go and fly as high as this tallest skyscraper in the whole wide world. And we're going to raise our frequency to that level. We're going to go to the highest mountain and raise our frequency to that highest mountain. We're going to go up to the clouds and raise our frequencies to the height of the clouds. I want you to really now take flight, and we're going to fly through the sun. And we're going to raise our frequency as we're doing so. Feel yourself getting lighter and lighter. And as we're going through the sun, feel yourself burn, the sun energy burn even more, this harmonious frequency within your system. And you're becoming more and more your authentic self, the light being that you're meant to be. We're now going to go as even higher. We're going to start meeting beings, and I want you to ask your frequency, your body frequency, to match that of Archangel Michael. You may feel pressure around your forehead, your neck, your chest. Just breathe and just match the frequency to Archangel Michael. The next one, we're going to match our frequency to Archangel Raphael. Bringing in love within our being. Next, we're going to match our frequency to Archangel Chamuel. Archangel Jophiel is next, bringing in the word of joy and happiness in our being. Perfect. Next, we're going to match our frequency to Archangel Gabriel and bring in fortitude and adventure, and also determination and the ability to move forward, courage. Next is going to be Archangel Ariel. And we're going to ask for Ariel to match, to bring our frequency up to her. And the words that she uses right now is strength of character and unlimited possibilities. So match your frequencies to that. Next one, we're going to call in on Archangel Metatron. And we're going to allow for Archangel Metatron to come in into our being. We're going to actually ask Archangel Metatron to come in inside our body. As he does so, his own frequency and being will push out anything that does not resonate within our DNA at a cellular level of the physical body, at a molecular level of our energy body, and also of an emotional level. Is going to put everything back into the where it's supposed to be. So see this wonderful gold, powerful energy flowing right inside of you and pushing out anything that does not belong from all your bodies. And allow yourself to sit with that energy for just a few seconds. Welcome him in. Feel the love. Feel the safety. And once we're done with that, we're going to also call in on God. Whoever you believe the highest power it is, that's up to you. Can be optional. We're going to ask for all our being to match the highest frequency of the universe, which it is, whatever it is that you believe in, you get to choose that. To me, that would be God. And we're going to ask our physical body to not resist this and allow that frequency to go to that level. You may feel even lighter. I'm going to stay here for as long as we need to. And while we're here, we're actually going to allow ourselves to be submerged in all these energies and to allow these beautiful beings to bring healing, and for us to go within ourselves for a few minutes until I pick up again and I will speak again. So I'm going to leave you just a few minutes while we're going deep and allowing whatever work needs to be, we need to receive in this moment. I'm now going to take you into a place to collect our gifts for the night and tools. Stay within the space that you're in. You can follow my voice so you can continue on your journey. The first gift will find you along a path to see yourself walking on very gently and softly along a path. Your feet are bare and you're walking on the carpet of moss. Feel the softness of the moss, the depth of the earth, the sound of the forest around you, the lovely breeze that comes in from the tree with all the wonderful fragrances. You can hear and see all the wonderful magical creature around you from all the nature and its beauty. And as you approach this amazing ancient tree, you'll see that there is an ancient being waiting for you. And it will stop you quite a few feet from the tree. You'll see that on the ground there is a labyrinth that you will be walking along and following to get to the center of the tree. And before you enter this labyrinth, you'll be given your first gift. And you can hand over your hand, you can turn your hand palm up. And the first gift that you will receive is the gift of money. If you're in need of abundance, if you're in need of wealth, a job, financial security, we're going to turn our palms up, and the wonderful ancient being is going to make sure that your palms are ready to receive. If there is any holes, they'll be healed. The ancient being is going to touch your palms with the golden wand, and you'll see this amazing golden energy light going from the palm all the way up to your arms, into your heart, and into your third eye. And in this moment, all you have to say, I am ready to receive all the abundance the universe has to offer. And willingly accept anything that the universe is ready and willing to give to me in this moment. You'll be given a key and you're ready now to go and walk inside the labyrinth. You'll see that there's going to be a trail of fluorescent little beads, little pebbles that you'll be following, and it's guiding you to where you need to go. As you're walking along, you'll see that you're shedding weight. You're shedding emotional weight. You're shedding worry weight. You're shedding your wounds. You're shedding your obligations, your expectations of yourself, and you trying to meet expectation of others. And as you're shedding all the stuff that you've been carrying, you feel that you are getting lighter. Then it's easier for you to walk. It's easier for you to see yourself for who you really are. And you'll come upon another beautiful magical being. You choose whether a fairy, an elemental, a unicorn, whatever you want. And they're ready to offer you your next gift. And the next gift is the gift of gratitude. They're going to give you a beautiful necklace with a mirror, that whenever you're looking into the mirror, you see the reflection of yourself. And this is all you need to be grateful of. It's you. Because you are fabulous. You are a magnificent being. You made it this far. And it's been hard. It's been a hard road. Be grateful for everything that you survived. everything you accomplished, everything that has allowed you to make it this far. You've done a great job, and you need to say that to yourself more often. So remember that mirror and look in it once in a while and be grateful of what you see and the reflection in there of you. You can now continue on the path, and you know you're getting closer to the tree, and you keep following this wonderful lighted pebbles until you would get to a unicorn. This unicorn is very, very bright and very etheric in look. The unicorn is going to ask you if you need any health assistance, if you have any health issues, and what are you willing to give to them. So please point or let them see what is your health concern and where in your body you need healing in your physical body. And the unicorn will use this beautiful strand from his mane and wrap it around the area that it's needed, making a promise to provide as much healing as it is divinely scripted for you and for each one of us. Do not be afraid to ask for as much as you need. It's never enough. You're not asking too much. So please do give as much instruction as you need to in this moment. For those of you that are suffering of a chronic illness, they will be giving you an elixir to drink that is going to allow for your physical body to realign to its true form from the time of birth. And when this occurs, it also means that whatever created the illness will be brought to your awareness, and we're also asking for a solution to brought to you if it's still uncertain what it is that you're dealing with, or in order to find a cure. Please ask for that in this moment as the space is prepared for that. The energy is willing to receive your command. You're now going to continue walking along the labyrinth, and you're getting closer and closer to the tree. And you're going to come across a beautiful, beautiful fairy, very flowy, tall, beautiful fairy. This is the fairy of unconditional love, and this is your last gift of unconditional love. She is going to give you a golden heart for you to place in anywhere in your body, with the promise that she's going to stay with you and be with you for as long as you need to learn to love yourself unconditionally. She's going to write a magical word, a word of magic in your arm or hand of ink. She's going to show you this word right now, and if you don't see it, that's okay. You will probably dream it, or you will know the word later. And she's going to take you up to the tree trunk. She's going to ask you to place your hands on the tree trunk and be fed by all the energies of all cosmos, of all creations, all the universe. And as you're allowing these energies to flow through you, you're going to blend with the tree and become one with the tree. And by doing so, we're letting go of anything that is reminding us of this moment of this life, anything that creates friction. We are in a world of pain. It's the biggest, it's the number one thing is to feel emotions, feel everything deeply. And it's the purpose of this world. There are many wonderful things and there are many not so wonderful things. When we become one with all creation, we're actually healing ourselves. We separate from this 3D reality and we reconnect to our true form. So allow yourself to reconnect to that true form and just be one with all creation in this moment. You can go back to this tree anytime you wish to. You know the beings, you know the way. But right now we're going to ask you to come out. I'm going to ask you to walk backwards out of the labyrinth and back into the forest. You're going to see you're going to be coming upon a waterfall. And you're going to be walking underneath it and sit underneath this waterfall for just a few seconds. And this is to allow your frequency to come back to your normal state, to a healthy state, to a clean state, and to a level that it's easy to vibrate with. This is your optimal, most excellent level of frequency, and you will feel good. You can now walk past the waterfall. And you're gonna see yourself walking closer and closer to your body. We're gonna start blending back into our physical body and allowing our physical body to receive and to be okay of this high frequency that we're now gonna be hovering on. We're gonna ask our physical body to not be scared of it and to maintain this high frequency. By doing so, we're sealing our energy being and preventing it from being affected by lower frequency. The more you do this, the more you focus on keeping your frequency high, the less the lower vibrational frequency are actually going to affect you or impact you. It doesn't have to be this long. It only takes seconds to just visualize yourself going up to the highest frequency, shed and go back to your original, print, energy print, and then ask it to stay there. You're now back in your body completely, and you can start opening your eyes, and you can start moving around. And I so thank you for being here and for coming to this meditation. Just know that this is going to stay with you for a few days, depending upon the heaviness of your life and how much you're supposed to. You should be able to for this to keep you really well, and use it as often as you like. And again, my name is Simona, and I thank you so much for being here with us and Gregor and Campisi through the Awaken Center. Till next time, thank you.